Have you ever felt that you need to constantly protect yourself because being around other people's emotions is too much? I used to feel that way too, until I realized I don't need energetic protection. I need connection. If you're an empath or a highly sensitive person, you will have heard this term, energetic hygiene. But what if there's nothing on you that needs cleaned? The truth is, energetic protection doesn't keep you safe. Alignment does. When you're connected to your own light, you don't need to shield yourself from anything. Hi, I'm Courtney. In this video, I'm going to talk about my experience with energetic protection and what you can do instead. I understand this is a little bit of a controversial topic, so if you have other ideas, I'd love to hear them. Pop them in the comments. And if anything resonates, make sure to like, subscribe, and join my newsletter in the video description. As an empath or a highly sensitive person from a very young age, I thought I constantly needed to protect my own energy. Grounding, smudging, shielding, boundaries, the works. Here's the first problem with these practices. It implies that something about you needs changed or fixed or something's wrong, and there's not. I'm not saying you don't need to take care of your own energy. You do. This is important. Rest when you need to and be aware when old programming like I'm not good enough is running the show. Or when you're being hyper reactive to people. It's good information for you so you can learn to let it go. But here's an even bigger problem. You're assuming that there's something you need to protect yourself from. When I realized this next thing, it changed my worldview entirely. You are creating your reality moment by moment. That means if you believe there's something you need to protect yourself from, then that's going to become part of your experience. You're going to attract things that make you feel like you need to protect yourself. Ultimately, what you believe to be true is true. And the universe is going to provide you evidence of that truth, your reality. Your thoughts, your beliefs are creating your experience in any given moment. And so if you believe in energetic protection, you're creating a world where you constantly have to have your guard up, which leads to another problem. If you feel like you have to have your guard up, you're in resistance. Your body gets tight, your mind gets tight, your energy gets tight. You're living in fight or flight mode. This has a really bad repercussion on your entire nervous system and of course your physical health. And I know it's not easy because we have a lot of memories and experiences of being hurt. And these belief systems don't always just shift overnight. But if you want something different, stop expecting bad things to happen and start expecting the good. That's what's going to become your reality. Living in the truth of that has totally changed my worldview, and I hope it resonates with you too. Now, there's another very cleverly named term in this genre, energetic vomit. It's kind of like when somebody spews all their emotions on you. It happens. When people can't process what they're going through, it helps to unload and express that to other people, and sensitive people feel drained after those kind of situations or absorb that kind of energy. And I have firsthand experience with this. But it's only going to have negative repercussions for you if you let those emotions stick. When we resist emotions of any kind, whether they're coming from other people at us or whether they're coming from within, there's something somebody is mirroring to us that we don't want to see or aren't ready to see about ourselves. That's when that energy, that emotion gets stuck in us. But if you're standing in your light, and even if somebody is complaining at you, which I know it happens often, and unfortunately I do it too. If you can just let that energy flow through you, knowing who you are, you're not going to feel affected by those kind of experiences. Now, there may be times where you don't feel strong enough in order to be able to do that, and that's totally fine. And I give you full permission, if you know that you're in a situation and you don't feel strong enough, excuse yourself from the situation whenever possible. If you can do so in a safe manner, please do that. If you are having some sort of reaction, take your time to process that, to self-reflect, and to let it go. This has been an important part of my process too. But it's not something that I needed protection from. It was emotions that I had resistance to experiencing. And as soon as I let go of that resistance, let go of that need to fight or protect, is when I can find true peace around other people. So instead of cleaning, connect to your light. Connect to the calm, the peaceful, the heart-opening truth of who you are. Because what happens when light shines into the darkness? There's no more darkness. And if whatever you're doing to ground your energy, or if you want to use that word protection, is working for you, it feels good for you, it helps you reconnect with who you are, do it. Enjoy it. Love it. focusing yourself into your light is your ultimate protection. And if that can be your goal, instead of insecurity or thinking something's wrong or you constantly need to cleanse or purify or blaming other people, I'm in a bad mood because this person energetically vomited on me. Instead of that, let focusing yourself into who you are be your goal. Do whatever you can that will bring yourself joy in the moment. Trust me, it's a much more peaceful way to live than constantly feeling like you have to have your guard up. Now, does it mean that I still need to recharge my batteries after social interactions? Yes. I'm still a sensitive person and I need to process with alone time, self-reflection. I need to decompress. That is an important thing I know about myself that has been vital to my self-care and managing my energy. I need to know my energetic boundaries so I can expand them in a sustainable way. When I'm tired, I need to rest more. When I feel emotionally overwhelmed, I love to take a bath because water helps us process our emotion. Sound baths help do the same thing. They help raise our vibration. They help raise our frequency. You could meditate, you could practice channeling. Do anything that brings you joy in that moment, even if it means watching a cute video of a dog and a cat playing together, even if it means taking a break when you feel like you can't, just to breathe, just to go out in nature. Do what you can to help yourself come back into calm, into peace, into knowing that everything is okay and knowing who you truly are. To me, this is not protection. This is creating a habit of connecting to yourself. And the more you do it, the more you strengthen those muscles, so it becomes easier for you to get there, and you can get there faster and stay there longer in those states of peace, in those states of knowing, in those states of joy. It's a lot harder to do if you constantly feel like you have to be fighting off warriors and demons of all kinds. Just make your energy bigger, make your energy stronger, make yourself rooted in who you truly are. And if you can, have fun doing it. All right, so there's my opinion about energetic protection. If this resonated, I'd love to hear what you guys thought. Share it with someone who might need the reminder. Please like, subscribe, and make sure to join my newsletter, which you can find in the video description. My name is Courtney, and I'll see you next time.